It was roughly 3 months ago that we asked some of our favorite guests, traders, and analysts to go big or go home. We challenged them to give us their best idea on the stock that they thought had the biggest potential upside heading into the fourth quarter. Now it's time for a progress report. Let's bring in James Cakmak, partner and portfolio manager at Clockwise Capital. His pick, Amazon. The Magnificent Seven member had already put in some strong gains throughout the first 9 months of the year, up 59%. The strong run continued in Q4. Amazon up another 20% with just 2 days to go. You know what? Go ahead, James. Take that bow. Pat yourself on the back. I'm going to clap for you. What a pick there. Congratulations. We gave you your props. We got to move on now. Looking ahead to Q4, what are you expecting for Q4? Are you expecting Amazon to continue to be strong? And if so, what's the catalyst for that strength? Is it the e-commerce business? Is it the cloud business? Is it the ad business that's kind of a sleeping giant? It's a $12 billion business last quarter.
Yeah, Frank, I think it's all the above.
Really?
You know, now there's talks about reports on advertising being part of the Prime Video experience for 2024. So that would just be incremental on top of everything. But really, the driver for Q4 is going to be about continued operational efficiencies and adding earnings power to the bottom line. That's what we saw for the last 2 quarters, and I think that trend will continue. And when this has been a stock always talked about how expensive it is, you know, north of 100 times earnings. How can you buy a company like that, even though it's cheap on a sales basis? But I think within a year or two's time, you know, you're not looking at an expensive PE multiple anymore. This is a company that is trading in the 30s on a PE basis just 2 years out, giving the earnings power of the company. So, you know, we continue to like it, see about 15% to 20% upside in 24 and another and about 35% to 40% through 2025.
All right, so you're maintaining that conviction in Amazon. I kind of teed you up with the ad business. We're actually here talking about the fact that you're going to have to pay extra to avoid the ads on Prime Video next year. When I'm watching The Boys, I don't want to see ads, but that's my problem. I'll digress. I'm going to look ahead to your pick for 2024, and it's Coinbase. You have a lot of conviction when it comes to the cryptocurrency space. Just looking at the Coinbase chart, huge year for Coinbase. Then you look in Q4, up just about 150% this quarter alone. Give us a sense. What's a catalyst for this stock going into next year?
Yeah, so this is a company that we've wanted to own basically since the IPO, just couldn't justify the price. We finally got in August before this run up, so fortunate on that front. But you know, when you have a tremendous run like this, it's really hard to say, okay, it's going to go further. But we think it will, and not only go further, but go further in a big way. You know, we're looking to increase our exposure across the entire crypto bucket, whether it be through miners, through Coinbase, or what have you. So, Coin specifically, I think that the street is just not fully appreciating the revenue potential of this company. The reason we bought it in August was because the street's estimates essentially assumed that Bitcoin would not appreciate $1 above 28,000. Obviously, that was wrong. Now, when you look into 24-25, the street is currently assuming 0% revenue growth from 24 to 2025. And we think that that's outrageous. So we think a lot of upside to revenue, a lot of upside to earnings. This is a must-own.
Yeah, Coinbase certainly going into the new year with a whole lot of momentum. James, stick with us just for a moment. We want to talk about the world's most valuable company. It's, of course, Apple. It's had a pretty solid year from a stock perspective. Shares are up about 50%, but it has not felt that positive if you're an Apple investor. The company reported several quarters of falling revenue, and it faces a litany of challenges as we head into 2024. Steve Kovac joins us now. Steve, good morning. Great to see you. Is the path a little clearer for Apple to return to growth next year?
Yeah, let's go over this because this is the biggest question, Frank, for Apple investors going into 2024. Will it finally return to that top-line revenue growth following 4 straight quarters in a row of declining sales? And on top of that, Apple said to expect flat sales for the current December quarter. Despite that, Apple shares, you know, it's part of the Magnificent Seven, just soaring all year. And now, looking ahead to 2024, what could return to growth? We got good news and bad news. Let's start with the bad news. Headwinds in China. We know Huawei is returning, coming back and putting out new smartphones again for the first time in a few years. That is real competition for Apple. There's some data out there that people are switching back from iPhone over to the Android Huawei phones. Meantime, we're also this online gaming crackdown from the Chinese government, which, you know, these online games and certain restrictions around them, that also could damage Apple's App Store revenue. And of course, as we've been talking all year, that slow economic recovery in China. Over to the U.S., though, Apple, that watch ban is still being worked out despite the reprieve yesterday. That fight is not over yet. And now the good stuff. Services growth re-accelerating that high-margin business. It was up 16% in the September quarter. And there's also, on the hardware side, some signals that PC and smartphone demand may have bottomed out and could start growing again. Here's what won't move the needle, though, Frank. The new Vision Pro. That headset is going to be a small launch, possibly as early as February. It's going to be in the U.S. only at first. It's not a mass market device, Frank, but it's going to be interesting to see how Apple sells it.
So, Steve, you mentioned the Apple Watch news. How big is this for the company coming up in 2024?
Yeah, I'll point to what Morgan Stanley analysts have said, looking forward to the March quarter for Apple. They're basically saying 2% of revenue is on the line. It could be up to $135 million for every week the watch is banned. Now, they have this reprieve right now. They're going to be able to sell the watch here in the U.S. starting yesterday and then online today through at least January 15th until the next beat in this legal fight continues. In the meantime, Apple is working behind the scenes to kind of change the software to potentially get around these patent disputes. But it's not a done deal yet, but at least for now, there's a little bit of reprieve for the first couple weeks of the new year.
All right, our Steve Kovac, live at the NASDAQ. Steve, thank you very much. All right, James Cakmak of Clockwise Capital still with us. James, coming back over to you. What is your take on Apple's year ahead?
Yeah, I mean, I agree with Steve. I mean, they have a litany of challenges to overcome. But that being said, I do think that estimates have indeed bottomed out. And I think that the dark horse for their business is going to be on the PC side. As long as you see that Mac business reaccelerate, I think the status quo on the other lines, continued traction on services, should be able to propel the stock higher. Now, that being said, I'm looking at about $210 as I look at 2024 numbers. So I think it's going to be a safe and steady grower and appreciator, especially as those estimates bottom out and you revert back to growth. But I'm going to be putting my big bets elsewhere.